We're going to rock and roll, guys. We got more people than we've ever had before. We sold this thing out in May. We added 20 people. I hope we have enough seats. If not, set on laps. Jimmy's right here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Omaha, guys. I'm so excited to have you. I know we got people trickling in, but I'm going to get this thing rolling because I've got 13 minutes to open up and kick off Mr. Jimmy. First of all, I want to make sure our sponsors are out there. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, HomeBot. HomeBot's somebody that we have about 300 agents in our company using. Talk to them. Liv Easy's out there, and HomeBot is our event sponsor and the party tonight and the whole event. Liv Easy sponsored last night's party, so let's tell them thank you. Ambassador Title Services, Home Services Insurance, American Home Shield, and Sherry Johnson, thank you all for being our sponsors this year. We appreciate your ongoing support. Anyone that's been here before knows I like high energy. I'm going to ask everybody to stand. Something that I wrote about a dozen years ago. I was coming back from giving a speech somewhere, and then I fine-tuned it a little bit. If anyone wants this, you can do it, but we're going to do some affirmations. I'm going to read this. When I say something, you're going to read it back to me. I want to hear this place shake. All right? Are we ready?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's that. You are kind.
You are kind.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You can do anything you want.
You can do anything you want.
You are loved.
You are loved.
You are respected.
You are respected.
You are smart.
You are smart.
You are generous.
You are generous.
You are the best.
You are the best.
There is nothing you can't accomplish.
There is nothing you can't accomplish.
You are driven.
You are driven.
You are my friend.
You are my friend.
You are my colleague.
You are my colleague.
You are a doer.
You are a doer.
You make a difference.
You make a difference.
Together, we are a team that no one can beat.
Together we are a team that no one can beat.
We are the best because we believe in each other.
We are the best because we believe in each other.
We care about each other.
We care about each other.
We are here to help each other grow
We are here to help each other grow
and to chase each other's dreams.
and to chase each other's dreams.
We help our clients' dreams come true.
We help our clients' dreams come true.
We lift up others.
We lift up others.
We are young and young at heart.
We are young and young at heart.
We are all different.
We are all different.
Our culture is one of love, kindness, caring, and mutual respect.
Our culture is one of love, kindness, caring.
Damn good, guys. All right. No one of us is better than the other.
No one is better than the other.
There's nothing that is impossible for us.
There is nothing that is.
There is no reason to fear failure
There is no reason to fear failure
because failure is not an option.
because failure is not an option.
If we do not succeed the first time,
If we do not succeed,
try again and again.
we will try again.
Greatness takes hard work.
Greatness takes hard work.
We are not afraid of hard work.
We are not afraid of hard work.
We are here to enrich the lives of others.
We are here to enrich the lives of others.
We will change the world
We will change the world
because we believe that we can.
because we believe that we can.
Are you with me? If you want one of these, we'll have these up here. Take them home with you. So sit. We're going to rock. We're going to roll. We're going to play a little video here real quick. Can we hit the lights just there real quick? At least hit that light real quick. All right. Hey. All right. Can you hit that light for me? That was my wife's little dog. It's the little things. Anyone that's been here in the past knows 2 years ago, we came in a helicopter with the Heisman Trophy winner. Last year we came in Rolls Royces and Ferraris and Lambos and Porsches. We didn't have a big entrance this year. It was more of a small entrance. But our focus the next couple of days is going to be on the little things. We don't need big ideas. Over the next couple of days, it's going to be a hose of shooting ideas out to you. The little deals that we do on a regular basis are going to be the things that help us determine how do we grow and how do we succeed. This is my wife's best friend, and since she loves him, I love her, but this is definitely one of the little things. She's scared. Show of hands, who's not been here? Who's a first timer? Wow. Glad to have you. Welcome. Welcome. So real quick, this is a lot faster paced than a summit, a convention, or most real estate conferences you go to. We're going to be in and out of meetings on a regular basis. We want this to be a high energy, where there's enthusiasm, energy, encouragement, passion, positive attitudes flowing, where ideally through the networking we'll have tonight at the party at Shannon and my house, through the events last night, we want you to network, to collaborate, to idea share. It's about coming together, sharing ideas, learning from each other so we can grow with each other. So the majority of sessions, all the general sessions will be in this room. 3 different times, we do have breakout sessions. In those breakout sessions, we always try to put the largest group in here, and then up, if we did an office tour, up on the 3rd floor, the Briley space on the 3rd floor, straight ahead off the elevator, and MetroPro's and Mike Pettit space, right off to the right, off of the elevator up there, will be where we have those other breakout sessions. So the party tonight is 7 to 10:30 or whenever it ends at our house. There will be food to eat dinner there. So love to have you there. We will have party buses running from the Hilton and the Marriott.
So the party bus is actually in the office on the north end of the parking lot.
So it'll be on the north end of the parking lot down by the Hilton starting at 6:30. So
And it's continuous, so they run about every 35 minutes.
yeah, it takes about 15 minutes back and forth, unload 5. So every 35 minutes from 6:30 on, they'll be rolling. There'll be some cocktails on the bus to drink, so you can prep before you get to our house. There'll be music at our house. And something dear to our heart, any of you that have been to convention knows, is the Sunshine Kids. We will have a raffle tonight for the Sunshine Kids, where there's a trip to Destin, the home of Jimmy and Hunter, and many of you here. Sherry Johnson gives away a free coaching session, and then we'll give a free explosion pass for next year. So we don't really do that for those things. We do that to raise money for the kids, and we'll have a special treat tonight for you also there that I think you'll appreciate. So, guys, be ready. I'm going to tell you the most important thing, anyone that's been here hears me say this all the time, is you're going to get so many ideas. You're going to walk out of here with notes after notes after notes. But the important thing is not to overwhelm yourself in this process over the next couple of days. The important thing is go back to those notes within a day of finishing here. Figure out what are the top 2 or 3 things that you should focus on to implement into your business, and do those. Once you get done with those, go back and pick up another one and another one. We are not wired as human beings. Brace and other people know I'm a big fan of Darren Hardy, Darren Daly. I would suggest if you don't watch that, watch it. Every day he comes out with great business stuff. Has interviewed more billionaires than anybody in history. Go back and look at those notes. What are the little things that we can do to incorporate in our business that's going to make a meaningful difference if we continue to do that over time? And don't get overwhelmed with all the ideas you have coming out of here, because your brain's going to explode thinking about all those ideas if you try to implement them. You're not wired to do 10 or 15 things at a time, okay, guys? Pick up the little things, focus on the few. The reality is here, I got 4 minutes, Jimmy, I'm going to be fast, is I've had a lot of tough conversations with other brokers and with agents, top agents, and that's who most of this room is, over the last year. The market has shifted tremendously. We've never seen a market like we've seen the last 3 years. It's been irrational behavior driving the market, right? Artificially stimulating the market after COVID to be a better market than we needed by suppressing interest rates, which now, unfortunately, we're paying the price with. Inflation's still not under control. Interest rates are sitting at 7% on a 30-year mortgage. The vast majority of markets are down 20+%. The problem is if you're running a brokerage or you're running a team and your business is down 20%, Well, unfortunately, the last 20 to 30% of the revenue is almost 100% of the profit. And so I've had a lot of crazy productive teams, some of them in the room. And I've said to them, let's be real, let's be raw, and let's talk about our struggles and our wins over the next couple of days so we can learn from each other. I think we got a little fat, no pun intended, over the last couple of years where things were going so well, things were dropping out of the sky, that we were just spending money without really looking at what's our return on that investment. We need to get back and look at what's the return on investment, but I've never been one to say, let's just focus on cutting costs to be profitable. I believe the best strategy to success is to focus on how do we continue to grow and move forward. So those are the ideas. I want you to look at what are things that I'm doing that are not yielding me a return. Those who have been around me know I always want you to focus on your time. In my mind, when you look at rate of return, it cannot be just on the dollars you spend. That's fairly easy. I spent $5,000. What's my rate of return on that? I made $10,000. But what's your time worth? Very simple rule for all those that are new here. For every $100,000, which is everyone in this room, $100,000 a year you make, your time is worth basically $50 an hour. So if you're making $300,000 a year, your time is worth $150 an hour. If you spend 10 hours on something at $150 an hour, you've spent $1,500 on it. What's your rate of return on that? Is your time better used doing something else to help you be productive or that? So value your time. Quite honestly, in my life, time is way more valuable to me than money. We're here today to help you grow your business and take it to the next level. But part of our DNA in our organization is, just as importantly, is we want to make sure you have a wonderful life. We want you to have balance in your life. We want to make sure that you're making time to do the things you love with the people you love. So a big part of what we're hoping that you pick up here, and I'm going to tell you when you listen to these top producers, they put systems in place to regularly do things to help them be more effective and to have more balance. Walk out of here, what are things that I can do that are smarter, that help me be more productive? But live life, guys. Live life. Life is not a given. When we end this, I'm going to tell a powerful story that I told in Nashville, and I know we got a group from Nashville and from Destin here. You'll both heard the story, but I hope you'll bear with me again at the end because I think it's a story worth listening to. Guys, it's going to be a wonderful couple of days. Network with each other, learn from each other. You're going to build relationships here where Heidi Harris and others will tell you, I get referrals out of coming to Explosion. You're going to build relationships where you're going to get referrals, but you're going to, better than that, Mike, you and Kelly now, right, meet here, and you guys talk on a regular basis about what your team's doing and how you help each other, and that's the cool thing. You're going to build some relationships out of here where you're going to pick up the phone, you're going to start calling people, and you're going to all be here to help each other learn.